Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. 90s, welcome in. User Gray. Good day, guys. Good day. We'll go live today, chat. Hey, coolers, welcome in. Why is this song playing? Wait. No. Wait, that's... Oh, God. Alright, AI DJ. Alright, okay. Good choice. Good choice. X gonna give it to you. I'm not really a DMX fan. He barks too much. Hey, Astral, how you doing? We're gonna be testing something a little unique today. Gonna get it and try a non-meta setup, chat, and see how well it does. See how well it actually does. But welcome in. Oh god, I need light. Ah, it's bright lights. Welcome. Hope you're all doing well. The patch notes is literally like non-existent. Free fixes, some known issues. I'm pretty sure they'll go live tonight. It smells like it. They'll do like Inside Sources and then probably go live in the evening. They might go earlier actually, to be fair. But yes. Looking forward to it though. Looking forward to all the killing. The killing! Oh yeah, I'll need to actually reset my... Yeah, I need to reset my kill thing for it. There we go. Oh. I need to get some breakfast as well. Like, I've not eaten all morning. Try and figure out what to get. We might have to have like a little fucking 10-15 minute break. I do have some nice bacon. Just nothing else to go with it. So it'd just be like bacon. Mm. Oh, man. What was that? Something about purchases? Give me my purchases. That's it. Cash. Optimize cash. Cash me. Bacon wrap bacon? I think it would have to be that mustache. Mustache Mike. It would have to. I don't have anything else. Bacon scrambled eggs? I don't feel like eggs. Don't feel like eggs today. I'll just have bacon. It's a pack of bacon. That'd be juicy. Also, we'll get EU servers as well, finally. I'm joining server Sad Dust today. Sad Dust. I think I might have some rap somewhere, though. Dun, 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 Oh. Oh, wow, that actually loaded quite fast. Obviously, this part doesn't load fast. God damn, this is taking ages to load. Holy shit. It'll be today. It'll be tonight. The patch notes literally has nothing in it apart from 3 lines here. Like, I'm surprised it didn't go live last night. There we go. Wait. Has it duped the armors? Yeah, it's duped the armors. I don't own 2. Wait, I bet you there's 3. I bet you it's duped more. Yeah, look. It's duped them, chat. Every time they've done a reset. I have now 3 sets. Oof. Oh god, yeah, look, I've got 3 guns now. 4 guns. And multiple purples. Yeah. CIG's patching dupes. Gear. Look at that, I've got fucking... I got 3 red paramedics as well. That's funny. Oh, I don't know why I equipped that, though. How do I get that off? Can I not drag from here? There we go. Alright, Snare, good morning to you, dude. Alright, I need to go and buy some guns. I need some Omniskis. Omniski. For me testing. Ugh. Boing, boing, boing. Cannons are back? Not back, no. No. We were, myself, Tough, and 90s were testing it last night for Operation Arrowwing. And it really fucking claps, but you have to fly a very different way. So I'm going to test it fully out today. No wind. My DeLorean. But no, cannons are not back. They've just been given more shots, so instead of like 10 shots, Grey, you can get 25 with Omniski. And if you actually land the shots, because everyone's slow in atmosphere, it fucking claps. It's not even a question. But they seem to be actually working really well, because 90s was like sitting at 1,000 meters off me in space, and I was able to land a shot, long as I did it a certain way. And it always landed by doing it a certain way, which obviously not going to disclaim on Discord stream. It's private information. But it was actually quite fun. And again, I'm really sort of like, I'm super bored of resorting to the Hornet. Like, I'll jump in the Hornet if need be. Like, say you got like fucking 10 people with Hornets turning up, you know what I mean? But like, I just generally want to avoid playing any meta ship, meta build. And I mean, like, with repeaters and stuff. I kind of feel like try something different. If shotguns weren't so bad, I'd probably use them as well, because that would be kind of funny. To just get up in somebody's face and blap them before they even knew it. But the problem is, if you don't kill them within 2 shots, they're out of range of the guns, and then it becomes useless, right? So it's like, no point. Ooh, my DeLorean. But a Hornet with the same system might be really good. But I need the small profile, right? And we need to keep through a certain height as well. That's the biggest thing, right? But we'll test it out, and we might be joining Sai and a few other content creators playing Repo later on. I'm following you.
Hi, welcome to the store.
Just gonna buy like. Bam, bam.
Hi, welcome.
Bam, bam. Oh. Oh, that's not looking good. Now, is that a fucking Vulcan memory leak? Or is that just a game problem? Oof. If it happens again, I kind of want to go to the same area. Oh, we might actually be able to get back to the same area. That's not good, though. And we were so close with Vulcan as well. Again, I just don't know if it's Vulcan or the game. No, I have. It just crashed the desktop. So there's either a memory leak with Vulcan or a memory leak with the game itself. We will find out.
All employees, please remember that any visitors to restricted areas must be pre-cleared with ops. This is for you and your guests. Thank you.
So blah 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 blah. Alright, let's see if it crashes again here. No. However, something just flew through the roof, which was rather amusing. It could be a Vulcan memory leak, or it could just be a general memory leak. Let's see. Which would be annoying because 2 patches ago really stable. But if they go live today, this is meant to be the release candidate for the patch, so let's test it out a little bit more. I might try and go back to DirectX if it does crash too often, just to see if it actually is Vulcan or it's the game. Hey, Turnabout, how you doing?
Approaching the station.
See, that's the annoying thing is you just never know
if
it is Vulcan or if it is just a general GPU memory leak.
Last call for passengers. The shuttle is preparing to depart. The next shuttle is approaching the station.
That's nice. That's great. Spotify AI DJ, everyone.
Last call for passengers. The shuttle is preparing to depart. Please clear the hatch. Shuttle will be departing.
Kind of just shaking it around a bit, just to try and see what will happen. We live? No. We're on a release candidate. Still got the PTU text at the bottom of the screen. Test version.
Approaching next station. If this is your stop, please prepare to disembark. Last call for passengers. The shuttle is preparing to depart. The next shuttle is approaching the station.
Just trying to see if I can make it crash again.
Last call for passengers. The shuttle is preparing to depart. Providing connections to all major platforms. Crusader in...
Okay, it's working.
mighty storm walls? Curious about the history of Horace's shipyard?
Sunset that is truly unforgettable. Whether you're just
With
looking
convenient shuttle rides and interactive Discovery Plus, Crusader Discovery Tours is the best way
Welcome
to experience
to the
all
ASOP
Horace
Vehicle
has to
Retrieval
offer.
System. Please visit us
Alright.
again. Goodbye.
Where the fuck do you go from Lincoln Park to this? The AI DJ is a bit crazy. Who win? Did you get and got a clue? Oh, wait. Oh.
Welcome
I need
to
something
the
else.
ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
Nairobi.
Please visit us again. Goodbye.
Alright, here we go. Oh no! The missile launchers are deleted as well. Oh no, wait. No, I might be able to do this. Is your might divine? You'll wake it up. Trying to go with IRs and EM loadout now because people are doing a lot of stupid shit in the game. And they're turning off both their coolers and getting like 60, 70k fucking IR status, which is like Rattler love. Rattlers love those players.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Vehicle selected. Stand
They are
your vehicle
doing
has
what
been
A1
delivered to
is
the
telling
following
them?
Location.
By what's Avenger 1 telling them?
Please visit us again.
Is he telling people to turn off coolers? Is this who started this craze? Let's try a different one. He is saying to kill power to coolers because it is useless. Thank you, Avenger 1. Thank you. Thank you. God damn it. That guy's great. He's making it where I can kill people easier. Fucking awesome. People don't realize that they've got like 60, 70k fucking IR status. He never leaves AC, so it's making it cool. That's fine. That's good. It's good information, guys. Keep doing it. Keep turning your coolers off. Keep having like 20, 30k IR. My missiles are loving you. Hey, Jack. Thank you very much, dude, for the fucking 64 months. 64. Why people listen to Avenger 1? I don't know. But it's not just Avenger 1. There's a lot of PvPers that give people really bad information. Well, actually no, I shouldn't say they give bad information. They give information regarding Arena Commander, but fucking dumbasses take that information and bring it into the PU. And then they get fucking clapped. So it worked. That information, long as you understand that it's only for that place, then that's fine, right? But people are stupid. People are really fucking stupid. So it's, again, it's not that he's giving bad information, it's just people are too stupid to understand you don't do it in the PU. Because when you've got that high IR spike and you've got somebody like me with fucking IR missiles, so I've got 4 size 1 IRs that do insane amount of damage. And then I've got my 8 EMs. So I literally have a multi-spec right now because people are rolling around with turning fucking coolers off. And it does do stuff. People don't realize IR is super fucking dangerous to have high because you can't flare off IRs as easy as fucking EMs. And it's even worse if you have high cross-section because apparently you can't flare off cross-section if you're a big ship, like, or sorry, cross-section torpedoes. Apparently they're just inflareable right now, which is really cool actually. I like that. I like that torpedoes wouldn't be able to be flared off. And we had a video, look at this. Watch this. Watch this. This is me fighting a Vanguard and a Polaris torps their friend because I'm hiding behind the torp. So look. This is me fighting a Vanguard and a Polaris on the same side is shooting at me. Watch this. And they torp their own friend. Dude. That thing just got torped by a Polaris. See that? So I literally lined up the torpedo and it hit its friend instead. Dude, that thing just got torped by a Polaris. So, here's a lesson to everyone fucking launching torps like they're fucking candy. You're gonna kill your friends if you don't fucking stop. It's really good, man. Turning off one cooler lowers your IR signature. Well, it does for me using vapor blocks. Yeah, like, it's fine. What we're talking about is turning off both, right? If you turn off both, watch your IR go fucking boom. It will just explode with heat. So right now, yeah, you can get away with turning off one, but people are telling people to turn off both coolers. And I don't know, like, I don't know if this started with Avenger 1 or somebody else, but I'm watching people fly around with 70, 60k fucking IR in Gladius. And I'm just using IR missiles on them and they can't do shit about it. I don't see announcement showing 4-1 Live. We're on an RC client, Lou. Release candidate. Torps are not expensive, dude. You can just reclaim your ship. CIG still haven't solved that problem. But you can literally torp your friends because the torp goes for the closest thing apparently now. I need to test out fully. But yeah, if I am beside another big ship, it will go for the big ship instead. So yeah, watch out you don't fucking torp your friends now. They'll sort out the reclaiming torpedo stuff and all that jazz, you know what I mean? It's not a big concern right now. Again, there's no fucking economy. But yeah, 4-1 is on a release candidate, Lou, so it's practically where it can go live at any second. That's why I have 4-1 live cometh. And if you know what cometh means, it means is coming.
Landing complete. Engines offline.
The mission payouts were set, but the idea of people having to restock missiles and torpedoes, yeah, exactly. Yeah. Again, I'm generally not bothered about that kind of stuff. Once we get, oh, I need to go around the other side. Yeah, these things are still having issues, right? No, you can just reclaim. I buy supplies because, fuck, it's something to waste my money on, right? Oh wait, what am I doing? This still doesn't reset correctly, so just make sure you go in and out just to confirm. Alright, let's try it this way, see if it works. Nah. Nope, it's broken. Six plays? Alright. In the past 2 weeks. Could have sworn Airwolf would have been probably played more, but alright. Yeah, so I'll skip it. I don't even have these on my playlist. I think the AI is going crazy.
Online. Takeoff complete.
Let's quickly book in a landing as well, so. I want to find a scale on radar for certain things, so. This ship I want on radar like 500 meters, chat. That's where I want to go with it. Let's see what the level is for 500.
Docking initiated. Docking
There.
denied. Landing gear raised.
Two. Yeah, we'll look at 2. I want super close range shit for this.
Shields offline.
I hope they do, because I actually want to use the Gladius quite a bit, just purely because of the armament that it can have. But until then, I'll use the arrow, because the arrow actually is a lot more unique in atmosphere for certain things, so.
Quantum drive is now off.
So I'm just reading the Discord here.
Shields.
Hey Yama, how you doing? Right, good. Let's get our shields up. Again, this is a very, like, testing build. I don't know how well it'll be. We'll find out.
Shields offline.
Go here. Actually, no. That'll be... no. That's more in the light there. Yo, great. Thank you very much, dude. 11 months. 1 more month to go, dude. Appreciate that. I've been tempted to put
GDLUWU.
I have as a loaner for giggles. The problem with mass drivers is they just don't... if you don't know, like, most ships have 90% resistance to ballistics, loot. For some weird reason. So when their shields up, like, you're doing no damage. That's why mass drivers and stuff are so useless in the game right now. They literally have no damage. But I hope CIG sort of like figures this out, but I don't think we're gonna see it until Maelstrom, sadly. Oh, we got multiples here, and a Rory. Alright, Rory. You are gonna have to be a sacrifice for the god. The blood god. Because I need to see. Also, I need like... ah, yeah. That's better. That's better. Much better. Oh, it's a salvaging ship. Ooh, I can't kill it. No. No, it's a salvaging ship. No, my rules. Boo. God damn it. My only rule of not killing players, if they're salvaging... Alright, Yama, take care, dude. We can't do anything. Oh, also, what the hell is going on my radar there? It's quiet. It's too quiet, chat. Just the salvaging ship right now. Damn you, Salvager. I want to test these guns out on a player. It's our only rule, chat. We have it where if there's a Salvager cleaning up the area, we never kill the Salvager. Because it's like being a shark and having those parasite fish that clean up like your teeth area and all that stuff, right? It's really good for the game to have salvaging people. Thing is though, I didn't actually notice if it was a mining ship or not. They could just be using salvage as a cover though. Alright, we'll go nav, get some speed. The thing is, they're not even at like a tower location, so they are like scraping or doing stuff. Also, that new Drake Golem will be really, really good for people. Your QI for a golem? That'd be kind of smart, yeah. Again, it's looking good. I still think they should be allowed to change the mining head on the thing, but you know. Oh no, it's still them. I'm gonna have to remember it's Bruce. Bruce. At least you can add the gadgets. Yeah, very true. Very, very true. Yeah, it's super quiet. But that could just be because it's Thursday, right? People are ready for live instead of test server. Like, there's nothing on radar. Let's try the other side. Might just have to be a day of low flying, chat. This is gonna be a nighttime though.
Quantum drive is now
Was that my warp plane or somebody else's? Yeah, it's in the dark. Nobody will be here. For some reason, like, players just don't like... we're still going through... Oh, no we're not. A lot of players just don't like flying at night. And I get it.
Quantum drive is now off.
But that's why we've got radar, chat.
Okay.
Oh, mother of gypsy danger. Alright, we'll test out some NPCs then. That's the first I've seen NPCs in a while.
Shields online.
Let's go on this one at the back.
Target destroyed.
Pisces. Or what are they called? Prospectors. Fortunes.
Okay.
It's gonna crash into the thing. Let's kill the mantis. I think it's the mantis, yeah.
Shields hit. Target destroyed.
Give me luck.
Okay.
2023? What? Oh, yeah. Alright, fair enough. The AI chooses well today.
Shields hit. Okay.
This goddamn thing won't die. Hit reg is a pain. Or these fortunes are still got the bug where they're immortal.
Target destroyed.
They're omniscape cannons. Just want to test them out, but
Okay.
the AI still has the bug here. What I really need, actually, hear me out on this. I'm gonna try this. Give me a sec. I actually want to make a targeting button with my trigger here.
Shields
Give me a sec to actually set it up. Cause no joke, round that fucking area, it's super frustrating. So what do we have here? It's I need it off the computer, so we use What's target? Oh wait, it's under target cycling, right? Under reticle, yeah, here. So 24 under reticle. Let's do keyboard. Cause this is doing my fucking nutting, man. Where is it? Target under reticle. T. Why is forward T as well? That's silly. Alright. Now we need this. Yeah. One and don't. Let's try this. Oh, why is this now in this view? Why are you stuck in this view? Okay. Interesting. Also, can we please stop moving? There we go. Why are you stuck in this view? Change some keybinds. What's it called again? What is it called again? Is it under, like, view, maybe? Oh, yeah, here we go. Maybe that's it. No, it's not turned off. Ooh. Try and figure this one out. Maybe do that then. Oh, it's nothing to do with joystick then. Oh, is it right click that fucked it? Maybe that was it. Maybe right click was held. Can you please delete it? Thank you. No. want it as 1. Yeah. What the fuck is going on, man? Like, the option menu is so scuffy. There we go. Alright. Alright, now to go and test this then. Where are you? I need the NPCs. There you are. Why the fuck is it nowhere to add piece of armor to a roadmap? I don't know, dude. They gotta get something, right? Right, let's see if this works. What I'm wanting is basically whenever like somebody fucking flares chaffs, my system just automatically grabs you again. That's the thing, right? Yeah, there we go. Ooh, baby, baby, baby. Right, let's see if this works then. Yeah, so long as I look. See, it doesn't change either. Only when I change the crosshair, I think. No, see, it's not. Then if I wanted to change target, right, you have to let go of the trigger, right? That would work. See, it changed there, though. No. See, we need it where it only does something else. Lock, select, target. Yeah, so what we actually need to do is get rid of that then. Get rid of that as well. Oh, wait. Yeah, leave that. This would work then. But I don't know why it's lock, select, target though. We'll find out. I'm trying to work out what these buttons actually do now. It might just be where we need it under the reticle, and that's it.
Okay.
Yeah, so I can't lock it that way, right? Right, change them again. Get rid of that one. Add that. That's fine. Sorry guys, I'm trying to figure out a way to make it where when people are doing shenanigans, my guns don't miss.
Okay.
Yeah, there we go, right? See, there's unlock. See, it still won't lock, right? weird. Really weird.
Shields hit.
See, now the radar goes again because this location fucks up radar. Yeah, so look, it's crazy.
Okay. Target destroyed.
You know what? I'm gonna change the buttons, I think, here again. Trying to find like another button, right? It's under joystick, right? Because I've got here. Where is it? Yes, I don't need that. No, dude. Yeah. So we're gonna do that. Then we need this. We're gonna get rid of this. And we need like this. This might crash it though. Yeah. I don't know why Gremlin keeps crashing every time I fucking turn off the system. It's so weird. It's super, super weird. It's really fucking dumb. I'm gonna need to reinstall it. I kind of feel like this is now... what button did it say it was? 24, right? .24, and it is that button. What button is it? It's that, right? There. Oh, wait. Ghost of the sky. Right. It'll crash here again. So dumb. I literally don't know why it crashes doing this. Because it was working fine when I installed it, and then it just started doing this shit. Really? That'll be impressive. There we go. Right. Let's try this now.
Shields offline.
Did they remove delivery missions? Yeah. Yeah, I think so. I think they've removed everything that requires DGS to actually work, right? So now we got... Right. Yeah, there we go. This is gonna make it so much easier then.
Shields hit. Okay.
The rhythm. Again. The fucking tune.
Target destroyed.
Alright, I'm happy with that. Happy with that. Let's go to the other side. At least now I can target a lot easier when I lose the log. Oh.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
Alright, Ken Lance. Polaris. Solo. Oh no, actually has a gunner. He's got a torpedo. Torpedoer. Hey Joker, did you did. That ship's moving. The Aurora.
Shields online.
Yeah, it's just that nasty Polaris. me just sort this out. Alright, looks like we're probably going to be playing Repo tomorrow. Which means after we tested this, I'll probably have a short stream today. And, take Nova out. Glitch motherfuckers? What do you mean? Yeah, we should get live today, I think. I just don't see any blockers. And if this mission thing is not working, it's not really a blocker, sadly. Hotfix Friday? That could be it, yeah. You can already tell there's like nobody playing though. Like PTU is dead. Prestige and honor, Heavy Bob. Prestige and honor. Picked up red radar there. What's news with you? You okay? Yeah, sorry, I'm just DMing. Sai, we were meant to be playing Repo today, but other things are like getting in the way. And then she was like, tomorrow at 2 p.m. I'm like, the live patch might be out. You know. Actually hit a doorknob? No, it's whenever I flip the lever on the joystick. It makes a noise. Man, these bloody NPCs, like... Big mark on my forehead? Do I have a mark on my forehead? Dunno. Oh, Stormtrooper. Right, finally! Somebody to test the guns out on, chat. Finally. Let's see how well this works. Dude, I've got, like, no mark on my forehead. I think it's just you. I can see.
Check fire. Shields hit.
Ooh, Polaris. Yeah, see, this is the only thing with the cannon setup.
Target destroyed.
There's a lot of damage. I'm being gaslit again? Dude, I got nothing on my forehead. What are you talking about? Heavy Bob's just memeing Astro. It's not being oversensitive, he's just memeing. You're not memeing this time? Do you have the right stream open? Sure, if you really want. Send me an image. Look, I'll even go big screen. Here, look. Do you see anything? I don't know. Looks like normal TheDarkLaw head. You got it? Is it wrinkles you're just seeing? You do know I am an old man, right? Ugh. Something about the right eye? Ugh, let me go over left, right. Ah! There's nothing, guys. Send in the... What's this? I'll have a fucking dick pic. That's not my forehead, though, dude. That's just a shaved cut you're talking about. Also, what's with the fucking mustache? What's with the mustache? Yeah, that's just cutting my head. Dude, I would look amazing with a fucking Mario mustache. Yeah, that's just, if that's what you're talking about, that's just a shaved cut. That's all it is. Alright. Take out Sonic the Hedgehog. It's all good, Heavy Bob. It's all good, dude. Hey, Alpha, how you doing? Yeah, with how quiet it is today, guys, like, if I'm not playing Repo, I'll probably have a super early stream. And go out with the dog since it's sunny. Because live's not going to be out whilst I'm streaming anyway. It'll be out like 9 o'clock, 8, 9 o'clock if it is out today, and if not, it'll be out later tomorrow, so... We can, if live is out tonight, we'll play live all tomorrow, and if live is not out tonight, we'll play some Repo tomorrow as well, instead. But yeah, this is pretty much fucking dead.
Shields offline.
Or it's just like super early.
Bogey.
Yeah, but I like atmospheric combat. I don't really like the gate. I just don't think anyone's playing right now.
Bogey. Quantum drive is now on.
Yeah, because I think everyone's just sort of waiting for it to go live, you know? Remember on Saturday, guys, we'll be running the EOM. We got 6 20% discounts for Star Citizen codes to give out to people. And we'll be trying to raise the rest of the funds for Nova on Saturday. And hopefully, like, live will be out by then. Again, if live is not out tonight, we'll play some Repo tomorrow. And then on Saturday, it'll be full playing live. Yeah, it's still the NPCs just here. Mining was broke the whole patch, so a bunch of us are waiting for the update. Well, the 4.1 update. Yeah, bounty hunting has been disabled in 4.1. So you can't put somebody to jail. Unless you kill them inside, like, Seraph Station or something like that. Well, the missions just don't work anyway, so it's like, whatever, right? Alright, let's hear the theory. It's more like because DGS doesn't carry over the missions. Player bounties, yeah. You can't do player bounties, that's why you're going to see a lot of people of crime stat in 4.1. I really need to learn mining. I tried it when the gameplay first came out. The first time they brought out the Prospector, this is a true story. I loaded, it's the only time I've ever been on a Prospector. I went into it, showcasing on stream. I warped to a belt, found an asteroid. I started to mine and the whole ship turned off. Because when it was released, it had a power issue where it over blew the fucking power plant. And that's the only time I've ever done mining in the game, apart from like prison mining. See, the thing is though, right? I could understand that slightly, Heavy Bob, but the thing is though, is 2 of our biggest content creators, Burks and Zero State, love doing the bounty hunting system. And no offense to Herb, they're bigger than Herb. So you would think that they would have it running for people to showcase it, right? So I think it's more than it's just a issue with DGS and stuff. And again, that's not to, you know, put down Herbs either, right? It's just that, yeah. Like, I think even if you're ganking Tirada, they wouldn't give a shit. The thing is, it's only been broken since 4.0 came in with the DGS. It was working fine before that. And I don't think you, or actually no, the DGS didn't come in 4.0. It came in like a patch after, right? Because we didn't actually get Pyro at 4.0. Patch before, yeah. Again, it's a big thing that people keep asking for CIG to fix. You know what I mean? Like, or, hear me out, Heavy Bob. It's disabled until they add in the new system and there's going to be a ship for bounty hunting that they sell, right? That would be more my bet than it being taken away. That's what I think's gonna happen. I think it'll be, there's a, they'll do like an updated bounty system, reputation system, blah 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 blah, and they'll release a bounty hunting ship. And you can only get a bounty hunting mission in a bounty ship. Yeah, like again, we'll see, but that is that I would put money on more over than removing it because you ganked a streamer. Like, not to decredit you as well, but, or you guys, but, you know what I mean? That would make more sense to me than one streamer getting popped. Just like you can only mine in a mining ship. Yeah. Yeah. Or they'll release, like, the handcuff system or something. Sounds like something CIG would do, yeah. You're popping hundreds of streamers? Good. Again, streamers shouldn't feel like they're invincible, right? I'm sorry, but anyone that streams Star Citizen, you have to understand that if there's only one server and you're at a location that's a hotspot, like these new Daymar, Aberdeen places, or the Gate, for example, you're going to come across gate camps and people like that. Now, yes, there will be people that stream snipe to get intel, but again, that's all it is, in my opinion, is gaining intel of other people. Because again, as I've showcased it on this stream, there are many tricks to prevent stream sniping, right? So again, watch this. You're gonna love this one. This is good. Watch. Yeah. See how I'm not moving my head, chat? It's amazing, right? Watch this. Oh. Ooh. Let me spin it on. So, again, like, I'm sorry. There are many tools streamers can use to prevent, like, people from ruining your gameplay. If you're at a known location, like these CZ zones, and there can only be certain things, and the servers, you know, have now hundreds of people on it, right? And you so happen, right, and this goes to all the content creators, you have a fucking list of, like, you know what I mean? You are somebody that openly invites anybody from your stream into your friends list. You have no idea who they are, just to do certain things, right? You are opening yourself up to be counter-ganked by anyone. Because you don't even need to stream snipe at that point. You could literally be like, yo guys, I got my ult into the squad. I'm at their location where they're farming. I'm gonna drop group and quickly invite you. You know what I mean? Like, you don't even have to watch a streamer. these days because they are so fucking dumb that they keep inviting random people. And then they'll be like, Stream Sniper, they're clearly... No, it's like, no, you are fucking stupid inviting random people. And this is the thing that I always said that Burks would end up doing, right? Burks is a prime example of somebody preparing for release of this game. Burks started off where he used to invite everyone to join him for like content, stuff like that. He was doing a bit like the Rexzilla sort of gameplay. And now if you look at it, Burks only plays with a set group of people. His, you know, his close buds, right? Because he knows that as this game gets more popular, the more random people you invite into your contact list, the more you are getting fingered in this game. And this is where people just need to be sensible. I literally, like, I'll show you my contact list, guys, right? This is how close I keep it to. So if I go to fucking, where is it? Gaming, Star Citizen, contact list. Look. This is mine. I got streamers, people that I interact with, right? So it's just content creators, Captain Burks, Archie, and people I fly with, like Tumblr, 90s, Zersty, there's Henkin, you know what I mean? Expat, so there we go. I've got like, and only there's a friend request there, you know? We'll just fucking cancel that. Crucian Gaming, Cutlet. I don't have people on my friends list because if I actually do stuff with people, I will add them and then I will play with them and then I delete them, you know? Who's number one friend? I don't have a single friend in real life. And in game, Heavy Bob. I don't ever see any human being as a friend. And I'll tell you this why. Because everyone I see online in life is just an acquaintance. Because if you keep them at acquaintance bay, then they never fuck with your real life and shit like that, right? No, Henkin knows this as well, dude. I don't ever see anybody as a friend. A friend is somebody that you call every day to find out how their day, you know, they're getting on with. You know, you go round to their house maybe once a week, you know, and you actually see them in real life. That's what a friend is. Not somebody that you play video fucking games with. I'm sorry. It's just not. What happened to Expat? I haven't seen her in a while. She's just working RL. Just hardcore working. She works like a huge chunk of stuff, gets like a contract, and then streaming's just like a passionate job. It's not her full time. So she's just super busy RL right now. And it's probably like the most logical thing as well, because right now, like, Star Citizen really doesn't have anything. Griefer has got Expat. Blink twice, Expat! But again, this is where for me, I don't have anyone, and it's not to disrespect anyone. I just don't ever see anybody as a friend, because for me, a friend is somebody that you speak to every day, you ask them how they're doing, you know their business, you go round to their house, you interact with their family. That's what a friend is. Somebody that's actually, like, personal. When you're just playing games with people, you're just chilling with the fucking guys. That's it. Guys, girls, whatever the fuck. Donkey, leprechaun. But that's where I keep people at, because here's the honest thing. There's only a certain amount of people that I will actually give a shit about what happens in their RL and stuff like that. But I have hundreds of people that pop in every week, and I try to interact with them and, you know, be as friendly as I can. But when the fucking stream ends, I don't want 500 fucking people DMing me their fucking bullshit, dude. I don't have the capacity to give a fuck about that amount. And that's the honest truth. Other content creators will say, I love everyone. Everyone's my friend. That's fine. When you've got 200-300 people knocking on your fucking door because they fucking searched your shit, you know what I mean? I don't want that shit. I actually want boundaries. It's healthy to have fucking boundaries. And I'm just honest with people. I have no give a fuck about your lives. The same as you shouldn't give a fuck about my life. Like, you don't need to know what I get up to every day, you know, for the morning, having breakfast and stuff. That's the kind of bullshit that friends tell each other. Or they start bickering about other friends. And I just don't need that. I don't need that in my life. I don't need people bickering about other people. I haven't had any actually breakfast. So I'll probably end the stream early, get some food and go out for a walk, but because again, there's like nothing going on in Star Citizen. And I don't know when it's coming out. So we'll watch like Inside Star Citizen tomorrow. Because again, we were going to be playing Repo with Sai, but that's postponed. And if 4-1 goes live tonight, I won't play Repo tomorrow, I'll just be playing 4-1. But if 4-1 isn't out tonight, to live, I will watch Inside Star Citizen and play Repo tomorrow, and then we'll play all Saturday live. That will be the schedule. And then obviously I'm off Sunday, Monday, Tuesday to spend time with Nova before his operation. And hope everything goes through correctly. That's the plan. And then a lot more people of my group have got access to a certain game that also has sand. So we'll be testing that out off stream as well in the next couple of weeks. In preparation for the 20th of May. I've given you plenty of hints what that could be. What's the condition of Nova? Doped up. He's been on, it's not like ketamine kind of stuff, but it's like, basically he's on painkillers just now, because if anybody doesn't know, one of his teeth behind the canine is hanging out, but it's still connected to the root, and it's still lodged in the gum, so it's like tipped down basically. So he can't eat very well on one side, so he gets like soft foods and stuff like that. But his operation is on Wednesday, the 2nd of April, and yeah, I'm not concerned about the operation. Getting a teeth out for dog is really easy. It's more the time he's under. So it's over a 30-minute operation, and that's a long time for an old dog to be out. So I'm worried with that, because again, like my background is I've worked with dogs for a long time, and interacted with a lot of people who have lost dogs through, you know, having their dogs have a simple operation and the dog passes away afterwards. And my track record isn't very good. So my mother's dog Murphy, which was like the Irish Collie, the ginger, as soon as he went under at old age to get a simple fat lump removed, he was dead a year later. Luna got her teeth out when she was 9, a year later she's dead. So I'm kind of like, the annoying thing with Nova is he's the same age as Luna now, because he was like 2-3 years younger than her. So I'm kind of like, I'm paranoid with that sort of stuff, because again, it's like every bad thing always happens in 3, so you know, even if he's fine after the operation, I would imagine he's probably gone within a year. Just purely how all these ops always have a knock-on effect. It's only like super rare cases where dogs go under at old age do they actually like fully recover. There's always like a knock-on. So yeah, it's a bit annoying, but that's life, right? So we'll be doing the EOM and rest of the fundraiser on Saturday with all those lovely giveaways. And then I'll be away, do the operation on Wednesday. I should be back maybe Thursday, but again, I want to just monitor him. So it might be where I'm off like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, back on Friday, stream Friday, Saturday. Something like that. I don't know. I'll let you guys note on it. But he's healthy. Like, he's got good heart. He's getting his blood test at the same time as his teeth removed, so we'll know like the state of his liver, his kidneys, his fats, his proteins, all these sort of things, which will be really good data for like further on with like getting sensitive foods and stuff. It is a low risk op, yeah. The risk is the being put under for over 30 minutes. Yeah, it's a very easy op. But again, all dogs can react differently at different ages to the anesthetic, right? So my worry is that, you know, there's a reaction, but also the paranoia is afterwards, like if everything's fine, just with all the other dogs, like, it's a ticking time bomb. We'll see, maybe Nova will break the mold, who knows. But I always prepare myself for these things, so again, it's like, as much as I love to stream, and it's income, like I'm spending those days with my dog. More important to me than income right now. Just in case something does go wrong. And when that day actually does come, I'm hoping that Nyx doesn't react like Nova did. Because as much as I love having the boys are a lot of fucking work. So if he can deal without having to have a sibling, basically, that would be amazing. Because as I'm getting older, like, walking 2 dogs, 2 huskies is really difficult. Like, Nyx's pulling power is insane. Hey Penguins, how you doing, dude? But yeah, we still got the stuff. Exclamation mark Nova if you want to see what's left on the goal. Again, we've got 6 20% discount codes. Yeah, Nova's... See, that would be the biggest blow when Nova ever passes away, Astral. It's Astral. Is because Nova is really, really fucking talkative. Like, when you can go and ask him for a story when he's lying on the sofa, you go up to him, give him a cuddle, and ask him to say a story, and he'll actually like vocally have a conversation with you. And it's just like little hymns and haws, but it's actually like he's telling you how his day went. It's so fucking cute. So yeah, losing him would be a big, big blow. I mean, losing Luna was a huge blow mentally for me. Like, I still don't think I've recovered from that one. What's up with Nova? You can read it there. He's getting an operation on the 2nd. I'm a little bit of out of funds for it, Penguins, because wasn't prepared for like an operation, and I've just recently had stuff done around the house, you know. You lied, you do have friends. I don't have human friends. My dogs are definitely my friends. But like I said, Heavy Bob, a friend is somebody that you interact with every week, go round to their house, see them, all that stuff. Your dog is always your best friend. It's always there for you. All my friends are dogs, yeah. 100%. 100%. Again, look at it this way. If you get a puppy, and you look after that puppy, and it's there with you for its whole life, you are its best friend for its whole entire life. And that dog will be your friend for a part of your life. And I think that's just such a fucking awesome thing. Bob is here. Yeah. You gotta be careful with Bob. I'll be your unconditional friend who will be there whenever you need a friend, and everyone here would probably drop everything to help you. TheDarkLaw. Oh yeah. The community has been just absolutely amazing helping out with Nova. Again, it's just I have bills that I paid for, and right now, again with you guys, like normally I run 3 jobs a year, and the one that brings in sort of like the extra income, I couldn't get this year again. So all I'm doing is making money off Twitch and my dog business, and I'm still looking for a 3rd job to quickly get like some extra funds in and stuff like that, but sadly, because of the start of the year and stuff like that, which is like in every company, like I'm depleting savings really, really fast because of it. So it's a little bit of panic, but the community has been massive and helped out with, I'm not paying your bills too bad, no longer friends. Oh, Richard! Yo, penguins, dude. That is fucking insane. Can we get some W's in chat, please, for that? Thank you so much, dude. That is huge. Absolutely fucking huge. Let me add you on my list. Thank you, dude. Crazy stuff. Remember, guys, to be here on Saturday. Again, Senelaya donated free 20% discounts for Star Citizen. So it would have been free from me, but we've got 6 in total, which is just fucking huge. Thank you so much, penguins. That's fucking, like, no joke, dude. That takes a huge amount of pressure off. I don't have, like, any things set up for, like, an actual donation goal. What we're doing is basically every time people donate, I'm... Where is it here? Changing just the command. Because I didn't even post on like Twitter or anything like that. I just, you know what I mean? Like, I'm just trying to keep it to community only. I didn't want to be like, hey guys, you know what I mean? Struggling in real life. Can't pay for my dog's vet bill because fucking house is breaking down and all that shit. You should make him an honorary friend one day. Penguin Plays is fucking huge. Met him at last year. Got the privilege of meeting him at SidCon last year, which was fucking awesome. He was doing all the bars and stuff. Also didn't realize he's fucking like 7 foot tall as well. Ridiculously big. I'll be surprised to see where SitCon is this year, because if the LA offices are closing down, I doubt it's going to be LA. But thank you so much, dude. Thank you to everyone. Again, I've got a list of all the names under the announcements of Discord of who's supporting. I haven't put down the status, like where his vet appointment's booked on the 2nd, because again, like, gotta hit that goal. They're turning into Starbucks. You'll be surprised. So you have inside information. I have a feeling it'll, like, well, I mean, it can only be certain locations. I think as well that once Squadron 42 is out, I think they'll close Frankfurt as well. I genuinely believe Star's CIG will move down to just only Manchester by 1.0 and the release of Squadron 42. That's my bet. Again, I've had no information on it, but you know what happens? Companies always close down offices and, like, go down to, like, skeleton crew, basically, to keep it going. Once you've all got the assets. I think they'll leave the US. I think so as well. I think it'll be probably Canada and Manchester. That would be my bet. They haven't shrunk their Austin. Yeah, but what I'm saying is, like, by the time, like, 1.0 is out. Because Austin does Star Citizen, if I remember. Austin doesn't do, actually, Squadron 42. LA was doing, like, Squadron 42, and so is Manchester. If that's correct. And I think Star Citizen is done with the Germany Austin office. You think the Germany studio will stay? I just don't know, man. Because, like, again, why would you need so many studios at 1.0? You know, you've got all the Planet stuff being doing by the Montreal guys. What would the Germany office be doing? Austin is one of the cheapers, alright. Are they moving people from LA to Austin, or are they moving the LA people to Manchester? You know, the funny thing is, right? Todd Pappy left Squadron 40, left CIG because they wanted him to move to LA, and now the LA office is closed. It's like, holy shit. Imagine moving out there for like a year and then you gotta fucking move home. I don't know if I could do that for a job. Yeah, but all the Planet Tech is now done in Montreal, Bart. They pioneered it, but it's all the Montreal guys that are doing all the updates now. Montreal is building ships and planets better than any of the other studios could do. Can happen with your last job, Brian. You asked to like move. They'll eventually make an Australian studio. I don't know about that, dude. CIG seem very anti-Australian, even for like their bar citizens, if you've noticed that. Yeah, but again, why would you keep like 3 or 4 studios open, Bart, for a release game? Companies don't do that. There would be no reason to keep Austin and Germany open afterwards. There just isn't enough reason. You don't need that amount of staff for a release game. You just need the devs to be in one location, that's it. And you gotta remember, not all the employees at Star Citizen are developers. They're, you know, artists and stuff like that. Yeah, but the thing is though, Ubisoft has constant games being made, Bart. Who's making, you know what I mean? Because you got to look at it, Manchester does practically like all the missions for for Star Citizen, and it's doing Squadron 42 just now. Because all the team that are working on things are in Manchester. Manchester's so big now, like they just don't need the other teams once the game is out. When Squadron 42 is out, Manchester can build the next expansion onto it. When Star Citizen is out, Manchester can keep the content going. Along with Montreal. They don't need Germany and Austin. But again, this all could change, right? I just don't, like, again, I just don't see why they would keep 4 studios open unless they're planning to do, like, Star Citizen 2. Which is a very big possibility. Alright guys, we've released 1.0 of Star Citizen. We're not going to be patching it, we're going to be now starting work on Star Citizen 2. Where all your original pledges won't carry over into Star Citizen 2. You'll have to start again. Heavy cloud input? Yeah, but again, like, they can move people around, you know? There would be a riot? There would be a riot, yeah. It'd be insane. But again, who knows? They might keep all 4 studios open. It all depends on funding, I would imagine. Yeah, yeah. Again, when I had, I got the pleasure of walking around the Manchester studio at SitCon, and it's big. It's really fucking big inside. Like, there's a lot of desks, man. And they've got the potential to expand. Yeah, that's true, yeah. That's what I'm saying, like, again, I got no information. I just think it'll be Montreal and Manchester will be the final ones. Like, when 1.0 is out, Squadron 42 has been released for like a year or 2 beforehand. I think they'll go down to like 2 studios. Because again, a lot of the stuff that you can do in, with like servers and stuff, you can just do remotely now. And I just don't know what I don't know what Frankfurt does enough that they would keep it open for, you know what I mean? It would probably be like Austin, Manchester, and Montreal. I can't remember what the people in Germany are doing the most. Because that's where, like, Todd Pappy was beforehand. And then obviously it got turned over to the other guy who's in Manchester, right beside Chris Roberts. And he's doing Squadron 42 as well. I forget his name. He's like the second big dude. Because also, did you notice that, like, Aaron is, like, completely fucking not really even, like, talked about these days. Oh, yeah, that's it. Yeah. Germany was, like, the Crytek kind of stuff, right? We'll see how it goes. Again, I don't expect them to keep multiple studios over and keep paying that amount of money when the game is done. I just don't. The difference with Ubisoft is they have like 4 studios, so whilst you got Assassin's Creed Shadows being worked on by one dev team, they're already working on the next Assassin's Creed game. They're working on the next game here, you know what I mean? And then when that company finishes their Assassin's Creed, another one takes over, or has already started. It's the same with Call of Duty. Call of Duty, if you don't know, they have like 4 studios. One studio starts working on one game, then another one works on another game, and they have them in a fucking train. So every year you get a Call of Duty game because of it. They will start hiring streamers. I hope CIG starts, like, again, this is, like, I've done 6 years. I've been a content creator for Star Citizen. Even if they don't like me, I hope they start treating their content creators a little bit better for, like, the future of this game. And the simplest thing would be, like, it's like what they do with Warframe. They give, like, you know, if a content creator can go out to TennoCon, the content creator gets their ticket free, basically. I think this would be a really, really cool thing for CIG to do. Because it gives more of an incentive for people to actually become a creator and promote the game and stuff like that. Someone has to work on Soul Singer? I still think Soul Singer is going to be something like where like it's not going to be what people think it is. Damn right, Heavy Bob. Again, you don't need to, like, CIG, I know for a fact like Jared and Xylo don't like me and stuff like that. Okay? I'm absolutely cool with that. I don't expect anyone at CIG to ever like, you know, be fake around me and stuff like that. But I am very much on that stuff where if you treat your content creators right, when the game comes out and the big streamers leave, you've got your core crew that stay behind. And one thing that I'm worried with CIG is they don't do this, and they pull the fucking thing of other groups where they end up losing their content creators who have helped them out the most. Because if they do the whole route that other games do, where they'll pay all the money to like Summit, Shroud, all these kind of people, right? Because they get their money's worth out of that. But the problem is when those guys get money from another company, they leave Star Citizen and play other video games. I'm the kind of person, same with Mike, same with Burks, Mythologist, that have been here for years, Detox, all these people, and that, in my opinion, is the content creators you should work with, because they won't abandon you. They don't have the ability to abandon you. But if you treat them wrong, when you like find out that like Summit's getting paid this amount of money to play Star Citizen, it's like, and you haven't done the same for Salty and shit, that I always find that fucked up when companies do that shit. Because Mike, Burks, people like that definitely deserve to be paid by CIG to promote the game. That's just my take. Yeah, but like I said, Bart, is that once those guys leave the video game, and you've got pissed off content creators, just like Warframe. So, Warframe did this, right? And they reversed round on it, and they haven't done it any other way for a couple of years now. Warframe DE did this, where they promoted all big content creators, spent a shit ton of money on them. They made the company money back, yeah, but all their old school content creators that helped build up the game left. And the moment that like Shroud and Summit and all these people went to other video games, the channel was fucking dead. Because they had pissed off all their original content creators. And that's the same thing that can happen to Star Citizen as well. So yeah, you make money, But if you've got nobody to promote the game when those big content creators get paid to go to other video games, you can fuck yourself royally. And it took DE like a couple of years to win the trust back on people. Because they absolutely butchered the original content creators. But that doesn't really have to do anything with overall player base. It does, massively, dude. It does. Like, you don't realize that, say Summit comes to play this game, right? And he enjoys it, but then he gets paid to go and play other games. You don't realize that most of his followers stop playing Star Citizen at the same time. You'll get a very small percentage that stay on to play. But if the big content creators go to other video games, so do their communities. There's literally stats on all of this shit. Now, if you lose all your original content creators, you've got no free promotion. Or no live promotion. Don't think we need Summit to maintain. No, I'm talking about where if you piss off your original content creators, you end up the same thing as Warframe, where you have a dead fucking channel. Same with Elite Dangerous, you have a dead channel. Because if you prioritize the big content creators, you're fucked. You can pay them the money and stuff like that, but if you don't treat the same thing, like, say for example with Summit, you would pay him, like, depending on views, stuff like that, you would pay him maybe $2,000 a day, or something like that. Same with Shroud, depending on the views that you're actually going to get. It depends on what the current market is. But if you're not doing the same thing to, like, say Mike, where you're giving him like $100, $200 a fucking day to promote Star Citizen, that's fucked. That's really fucked in my opinion. Especially as you'll make bank in either way, but then you keep everyone sweet. You gonna go on strike? No, dude, I'm nowhere near like Mike or Burks or anything like that, dude. Like, you know what I mean? They've got like 40, 50,000 fucking followers. Did CIG... No, they won't spend money like that. But that's what I'm saying, like, you know what I mean? To give a content creator like Detox, Burks, you know, the people that actually promote your game, like CitizenCon ticket for free. As a thank you for the years of promoting stuff, right? That is a great way to keep your content creators in a good spot, right? That's what I'm talking about. Is you don't just spend all your money on the big content creators, which obviously is a great way of making money, but you remember the people that built up your game in the first place. Like a digital picture frame of CR's desk. Yeah. But again, that's a really good way to keep good relations. You give your content creators something that is really fucking good, you know? You don't have to pay them the same amount of money as Shroud. Nobody would ever expect that, right? The red tie? I might bring the red tie back out for you, Heavy Bob, when the game is in release. 1.0. How about that? I'll bring out the black shirt, red tie, drenched in Vaseline when 1.0 comes out. To be honest, actually, I wonder if I can go and get some black shirts. Wait, here's an idea. Does this have a creator? Let me just log into it. Does it have a creator to do shirts? I might just make myself a shirt. Classic red ties. Dude, I got a box. When I used to do physical giveaways, I had a box where I'd send people a signed red tie. Only a few people actually have them. But it's like a TDL signed clip-on red tie. I used to give them out with physical merch. Let's have a look here. Let me just sign in. Actually. I do own a bunch, yeah. Alright. Products. Create a new product. Design something new. Alright. Can we actually do shirt? Oh, they do like, they do polo. A polo shirt. Polo shirt's not gonna work though. Yeah, a polo shirt's not gonna work. That's a shame, because I could have done it on my own website and got myself a discount. Create your own shirt. Not t-shirt. I want actual like shirt. What do they actually call it these days? Military shirt. No, I don't want t-shirt. The legs? Yeah. We still have that. We've got there's because I don't have a green screen, I have to do it with the blinking little thing, but there's the arms and legs. We still have the thing. Oh, I also need to fucking sort out that screen. Yeah, I don't know why that one is fine. I need to work on those scenes. They're so old. Create your own work shirt. I want like an actual shirt, like suit shirt. I don't want a t-shirt. Work shirt. Custom work shirts? Yeah, here we go. You're doing black, right? Can you actually like embroidery? Probably embroidery, right? Alright, okay. That. That doesn't look too bad, actually. I don't want a fucking... We might actually be able to do something heavy, Bob. That's not actually too expensive. Yeah, like I do like my military shirts. Oh, we could get a fucking apron made. Yeah, I need like a military black shirt. I like my fucking shoulders. Yeah, we definitely want to do like embroidery though, right? Or printed embroidery. Oh, yeah, no, embroidery. Yeah. Do they require you to buy in bulk? I don't think so. It's like my website, you don't need to buy in bulk. However, like, I don't get these sizes. Do they have, like, military? So that's a women's, like, cotton. I wonder if there's, like, a different website. Military work shirt. Yeah, like what we're wanting is a bit more like that without all the fucking crap on it. Oh, Mr. T fucking outfit? We'll get some Mr. T. Customized work shirts. Was that the same page? No, here we go, different one. Industrial type. Heavy duty. Construction, maybe. I'll need to look into it. I'll need to look into it. But I could start doing the shirt and tie again, yeah. I just want, like, again, you gotta remember I've got actual branding now, Heavy Bob. So it's like, it's just easier to do it in t-shirt format. But if I can find a company that can make me a shirt that can do it, I just can't get off my actual, like, fourth wall. Fourth wall. Because they don't have anything. And I just don't think polo would actually work, right? Do 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 do. Yeah. Because I know Tough wants a zipper hoodie created. I need to get around to that. Yeah, they don't really have anything. It's more just like casual wear, right? So I need like an actual company. It'd be cool to know where CIG got their shirts from. This one here, right? Extras. Where is it here? Merchandise. Did you hear the news? I got a special ad on the Shadow Moses Discord for a track? Really? Nice. Flying Navy. Because Jared used to wear a black shirt that was really fucking good. But they never sold them, which was annoying. Because I would have totally bought those and used them with the black, with the red tie. And it was basically, I had the, like, the Star Citizen badge and all that jazz on it. But they never sold them. They've got like the Drake interplanetary ones, but yeah, like 65 bucks for a fucking Drake t-shirt or shirt, no fucking spank you, like. It says Heavy Bob's tracker is malware. It's funny they have the code and can't find the malware. I had a couple of really good folks, but most of them were wiped out. Yeah, I know. I'll need to try and figure out where to get custom military, because what I want is a military shirt. Work shirt. Black. Because I've got some really fucking nice ones. You know what I mean? Like a military shirt, just I've always like preferred these type of shirts. They're always rugged as well. Short sleeve version as well. Maybe actually we can do this. Can you actually? Can you actually like customize it though? No, this is just like. Yeah, because you can't add, like, your own logo and stuff. Design now, instant quote. Yeah, see, this is the problem with these. This will be where... Yeah, it doesn't even have. It's not doing actual like shirts. The t-shirt, man, that's the problem. T-shirt. I don't want t-shirt praying. And it all happened because of the honor and prestige thing. Luke, put the tie onto the shirt and sell that. It would be cheaper. No, I don't want to do that, dude. I don't want to do that. I'd actually like to start using black shirts again, but I need to get the branding put on it. I'll need to try and find a company. Because again, I'm not going to sell them, they're just for personal use. But it means I can turn up to CitizenCon, the next CitizenCon I can go to, with like the shirt on, red tie, kilt, with the Black March style. Look badass. The code is all open for everyone to look at? Yeah. Hey, Faldarn, how you doing, dude? Sweet divine nectar of the gods. Would it be cheating if people could see on the kill tracker app if the people ejected from their ship? So I always look at it, right? As an ex-EVE Online player, the way I see Star Citizen is if somebody ejects, you've just killed an asset. You've not actually killed the player. And I know people like in Arena Commander and stuff like that don't like that sort of mentality, but I always look at Star Citizen as an EVE player. Because as an EVE player, if you ejected from your ship, you were a pod that could warp away. And if you escaped, it didn't really, like, it was only a ship kill mail. You didn't actually pod somebody. So I look at it that if you are smart enough to eject and then get picked up, because it was the other time where Avenger Squadron were ganking me and Puppeteer, right? We turned up the location, faffing around, and we got ganked, managed to kill their Mantis in the process, but we both ejected and got both picked up. So in that scenario, I look at Avenger Squadron didn't actually kill me and Puppeteer, they only killed our assets, which are the ships. So if you had it where it was like, it showed a 2-system kill mail, one the ship kill mail and one the player dying, that would be fine, right? That would just be exactly like what it's like in EVE Online. Because again, if CIG ever add in something like where like you can parachute, or you know what I mean, like the death of a spaceman bullshit, right? Then people ejecting is going to be a more popular thing. And then it's just the ship asset kill. Doing direct damage, yeah. Maybe it'll change in the future. Who knows? I don't think it's that important just now in a kill mail system. And that's why I go with your tracker. It's like a kill mail system. No way. On ejection. Because I do that all the time. Like if somebody's killing me, I eject. I press the buttons to eject. Because I like the idea that down the line it'll just be an asset loss, not a player loss. 5 lives? Well, it's the same in real life, right? What I would love is like, in real life, if you are in the military and you eject twice, you're technically to be removed from flight because you're only allowed 2 times. And I think that only counts in touring. I don't think if you're in training, because again, mechanical issues. I think it's if you've ejected twice, you're not allowed to do it again. So CIG could add something in where if you eject too many times, maybe there's like a negative on it, but I think that would be too punishing for players. You're technically not dead, yeah. But that's what I'm saying, like if you made it where it would show like ship loss asset. I hope one day, like with trackers like that, you can actually show what people had fitted to the ship as well. And how much asset loss. Because if you ever look like an EVE Online tracker, right? EVE Online kill board. I think, oh yeah, they're still doing Z kill board, right? So you look at, we'll do Def Scythe. Who's this bald gentleman? Who's this guy? Right? So there's Def Scythe. Cool guys don't look at explosions. You know? This would show you kills. And stuff like that. And how do we actually do this? Here. Yeah. So there's like who was involved in the kill mail. I've looked at Z-Kill a bunch. It's really cool. I love it. But it says here, like, destroyed value with ship and dropped items. I hope CIG does this. I really do. Yeah, I know CIG doesn't give that much data, but it would be fucking sick. Because, like, it shows you my character doing a final blow. This is one of my characters, by the way. Dev Scythe. This fucking Scottish bald motherfucker. And now, like, not playing the game for over 10 years, I'm rank 27,000 still in the world. At one point, I was in the top 500. And you can see here that I've destroyed or been part of 3,200 with this character and only lost 259. So my efficiency is 92%. And it shows you like how much money, like I've been part of killing 822.43 billion and only lost 34 billion in that character's lifetime. And this was a 2007 character, so it's not my main character. This was one of my alts. You could do that with USD. It would be really cool. Again, showing kill boards I think is really fucking healthy. Plus it's also great for recruitment. So you can see with my group here, this was the final thing that I did, founded in 2009. Only 4 members, because obviously we don't play, we're closed down, basically. And you can see here that we killed 1,544 whilst this was up, and only lost 134, 92% efficiency. The corporation is 8,800 in the world. It was so much lower than that. This is really, really fucking cool. Because for recruitment, I would look at people's kill track and be like, you've not even got 50 kill mails. You don't even know how to PvP. My rule was if you weren't on 100 kill mails, I wouldn't accept you into my corporation. Because you had no experience. Getting 100, being part of 100 kills was decent. Back then, anyway, you know? And you can see all the records here. All the kills, all the money made from it. No, 100 kills in total to join. And I know that's a low amount, but again, 100 kills in EVE Online was actually like a long time. Yeah, 100 per month isn't a lot when you're playing. It was just to show that you had been part of like at least one fleet fight or multiple small skirmishes. So you're not, no, yeah, pretty much, yeah. And the great thing in EVE was when you looked at somebody's account, right? It showed you their corp history and alliance history. So if I was recruiting somebody, they came to me like, I've got the 100 kills, I love what you guys are doing, very like guerrilla warfare, ganking. I looked at their list, and if they had been part of like 20 corporations, I was like, I'm no interested in an org hopper or a guild hopper. And that's what I would love to see in Star Citizen as well. So if somebody who like has joined 10 different orgs before Star Citizen releases, I've got no interest in that person being in the group. Because they will jump ship the moment that fucking something bad gets on, right? So I hope by 1.0 they've got it where it like it'll show you. Oh no, they don't need to show like before 1.0. I'm talking about like at 1.0 it'd be cool that you're in say QQOP, but 6 months later after 1.0 you see somebody wanting to join your org and they've been in like 6 different orgs in that 6 months. Like I don't want to recruit that person because that's a guild hopper. Or like somebody trying to sneak alts in and stuff like that. So org history would be really cool. Alliance history would be really cool. But also like a kill board that shows you your detailed kills. Because again, you can say you're a good pilot. You can do a couple of fucking duels and be a good pilot. But do you actually have like skirmish history? Because that's one of the biggest things that you don't get in PvP right now. Is that you can be a fucking shit hot pilot in Arena Commander, but the moment you've got 2 people on you, you fucking melt. You know what I mean? Like there's Arena Commander experience and there's PU experience. I fought a lot of people who are really good in Arena Commander, and the moment they hit Atmosphere, they're fucking trash. They don't know how to fucking fight because they don't go into the Atmosphere model, and they just turn really slow and they fucking stationary. 90s is a prime example. 90s is really fucking good. Like, he will kick my ass in space, and every time I fought him in Atmosphere, he loses. Because it's a different fucking ballgame, and that's an experience, right? And that's what I want to see in Star Citizen. I want it where people have experience. 90s is alright? Yeah, well, he's just moved over to dual fucking joysticks, dude. You know what I mean? Plus, it sounded like you were crashing into him more than anything else. Like, I was listening last night to them fighting, and no joke, every time, like, there was the GGs, I was like, yeah. I'm smelling the Tough's secret weapon, which is ramming people. Yeah, but you just swap profiles. You swap from keyboard and mouse to dual joystick, dude. That takes a long time to get back to the status that you were at. You know what I mean? So you do have an excuse. But again, when we were doing that stuff beforehand, when you were on mouse and keyboard, you kick my ass in space, I kick your ass in Atmosphere. And that's what I love about Star Citizen. That if you don't have the experience in one area, you can be really fucking good in Arena Commander, but you go up against 2 people in low atmosphere that know how to fight in low atmosphere. It's the same thing with me and Fresh back in the day, like a couple of years ago. Me and Fresh, people got fucked. There was a time where it was me and Fresh in 2 sabers, and Shadow Moses turned up. This was before Fresh joined Shadow Moses. They turned up in blades and they got fucking skull fucked by Fresh in a saber. Because it was just the experience of playing the PU over the Arena Commander thing. And that's, again, it's the great thing about Star Citizen. You can be really fucking good, but if you don't have experience in all areas, you get fucking fucked by the people that do. And that's what I want to see with like kill boards and recruitment and stuff like that, is where you're not just recruiting people who are good in Arena Commander, but people who actually understand how the PU works. Not just because you're turning up and shooting at a fucking target. Like radar situation, understanding cross-section, missiles, curving missiles. Like a lot of people don't realize there's all these tactics. Turning off 2 coolers, which might help in Arena Commander, does not help you in the PU if you're reversing somebody with a fucking size 2 what's the fucking split missile called? Rattler. And you're flaring like a motherfucker, screaming on comms, why can't I get this missile off you? It's like, because you got fucking 30, 40k fucking IR status because you turned off both coolers because you can't be bothered to actually make a decent fit. And this is where, and like, Tumblr and myself will agree, like, he'll agree with me if he's lurking the channel. I can't wait for engineering to come in where all this fucking bullshit over the years finally goes away, where everyone's meta building just to fucking have, you know, the easiest way to play. Where you're having to fucking stop soloing in Connies because you need somebody to fucking power manage for you. Put out internal fires in your Polaris. All this stuff needs to be added to the game before I will ever take PvP seriously. Because right now it's just fucking casual. Learn one or a couple of fucking methods of the game. Of wiggly wiggly dodgy backstray, fucking have a cracked aim, and that's it. There's no other mechanics required. There's no thought to power management anymore. There is just simply trying to squeeze in as much power to everything. And it's a shame that CIG went this way. I get why they're going this way, but it's like they're taking away all the reasons to actually play the game. The meta appears with the data, yeah. It's good. Again, today I've been trying out like an arrow with cannons, and it's actually really good, but I think it's good for like maybe a backup role. I would still say like Panthers and stuff would be a better sort of suit and shit. But I can't wait till where you have to turn up in a fleet with one fighter has like certain type of missiles for dealing with bigger ships and another missile set up for dealing with light fighters or escort and stuff like that. There's no reason, it's just everyone fits the same fucking build. And then just works on having a killer aim. And that's super boring for a fucking video game. Really boring. Play EVE Online, play Elite Dangerous. All these games require you to actually think about what you're doing before you actually fly. Oh yeah, definitely dreaming, yeah. I don't think CIG has the bottle to fucking start adding in CPU and like if you put too many of the best modules on your ship, you start having power fluctuation and stuff like that. I don't think they have the balls to do that. But again, that's what made EVE and Elite Dangerous so much better than Star Citizen. You actually had to put thought into it. I hope so, Pickle Nick. I hope so. I hope CIG like make it where you get rid of meta by making it more based around your type of playstyle. Instead of one playstyle that just everyone trains to be. It's super boring. You look at any major PvP org, it's Mantis and fucking Hornets. That's it. There's no reason to bring an Ion. There's no reason to bring a Buccaneer. There's no reason to bring a fucking Gladiator. There's no reason to bring a Hurricane, a Scorpius, a Vanguard, or anything like that. It's just bring the cheesiest shit and hope for the fucking best. And that's the same with, like, even Bob groups. They will take the meta build that everyone's using and they will be able to do much better because of it, because of why or what it does. And then you still see clowns with a meta build and they don't even power triangle correctly. Or power it up. Every ship will be a Polaris. Yeah, well, the good thing is though, is an A1 bomber and like Retaliator and stuff can deal with Polaris. Because a Polaris can't flare off torps, by the way, if anybody doesn't know that. It can't flare off torps. It can sit in chaff and stuff like that. You only have to worry about the PDC, but here's the trick. Have a ship like the, like a Connie or something like that. Spam Rattlers at a Polaris so the PDC are confused, and then fire torpedoes at the same time. The torpedoes will never get shot. Yeah, we do need the Perseus. We do need the Perseus. There is a counter to most things, but this is where, again, you just literally go in meta F7A with a Mantis and that's it. There really isn't any need. And you saw Hannah yesterday flying around in the Prowler. Like, there's no need for a Prowler. There's no role for that ship. ships need to have fucking roles. It's so stupid that CIG have left it get this bad for so long, where every ship is just unviable. Instead of a Hammerhead with 7 players, 7 Hornets does a better job. It used to be 7 Light Fighters, now it's 7 Hornets. There's no need for these ships. A fully crewed Polaris, just bring fucking 7 Hornets. There we go, the Polaris dies. And your PDC and turrets will never hit those Hornets. Or enough to kill them. It's just dumb shit. And it's not like any PvP are to blame for this. People just always use the easiest option in life. The one that just doesn't cause as much hassle. But CIG have literally made it where Connies are just worthless. 600 eyes are worthless. Carracks are worthless. None of this stuff is like even remotely usable. Because it's better to have just fighters. There's not even a reason to have like a Starfarer refuel them. Because they've all got huge fuel tanks because people don't want to fucking fuel up. CIG did all those fuel mechanics, updated the Starfarer, and in the same patch they made every single location built to refuel you. What's the point of the Starfarer then? If you can go to every location and refuel, every truck stop has fuel, unlimited ammo that you can replenish things on. What is the point in a Vulcan, a Vulcan, a Starfarer and stuff? This game will never go anywhere until these things are all changed. And yeah, you're right. The only reason it's like that is to get credit card out. So again, there's just no reason to play Star Citizen. There's no economy, there's no end game, there's no goal. There is just literally EP nonsense, and I'm just too, I'm 43 this year. Let's go and get a fucking actual ring set up in real life and fight each other RL, and we'll do it for fucking charity. We'll go and rent a boxing ring. Box for fucking real, or do fucking kickboxing, whatever the fuck, right? All the money goes towards a nice charity. Let's see who's actually fucking sweaty or not, you know? And it would be for a good cause. Yeah, no, dude. Like, you never see anybody do... Like, if anybody's ever played Elite Dangerous, the fuel rats do such a great job. And, like, they were, like, all prepping for Star Citizen, and there's no reason to have the fuel rats. Like, again, CIG just... There's no game. There is no game. That's why I keep saying to people, get the most fun out of Star Citizen and go and play other video games whilst it's in, like, bad states. And stop stressing about things. There's no economy, there is no game, there's no endgame goal, there's no fucking org versus org. It is just all fucking honor and prestige. I fucking love this meme. It is just all honor and prestige. Fucking E-honor, man. But yeah, I think what I'll do is I'll leave it here, chat, because again, there's nothing about a patch or it going live. Also, I haven't been papa blessed with like when Inside Star Citizen's gonna come out. There's no word on it, so I think what I'm gonna do is go and get some food and take Nova and Nyx out for a walk in the sun and do some healthy stuff instead. I think that's the plan. And tomorrow, if it goes right, so the plan will be if it goes live tonight, we'll be playing tomorrow. We'll watch Inside Star Citizen tomorrow, and we'll be getting down to the gameplay loop. If it hasn't gone live tonight, we'll do Inside Star Citizen, test out the patch, and then we'll probably play Repo with Sai, and some other folk as well. And then go hardcore in live on Saturday. Saturday is the EOM. EOM stands for end of month. Basically, we've got a giveaway courtesy of CIG. Awesome. And we also have 6 20% game codes for Star Citizen, which, depending on how much you use it for, can get you $100 off Star Citizen, depending on where you go down the thing. And you don't have any time limit. I'm going to give you these codes and then check them off. But that's 3 of them courtesy of Senelaya. And 3 of them are coming out my private vault as well. Again, just to say thank you for all the people that are helping Nova. We're going to try and get the rest of the funds for Nova up on Saturday. And if there's any extra and stuff like that, what I think I'm going to do is take this really good 4K camera, put it here, and get one of their 1080p versions up there. Because I would actually like to take this camera and change it around where I start taking photos of the dogs. Because this one's actually a really good camera for doing photoing. Like, it's a proper camera. I can't remember what you call them. So that's what the extra money would be. I think it's like 60 quid to go and get the 1080p. We'll put the 4K down here. We'll put a 1080 up there. DSLR, I think that's it. Yeah. And then that means it's a Sony A9000, whatever the fuck. It's one of the old ones. Sony A500, 5000, something. But it's really good at taking photos. And I would rather use that and stuff like that. Hey, Nero, we're actually just finishing off, dude. I would like to get a really professional camera to do photos of the dogs and scenery penguins, but I looked at the price to get it set up, and it's like fucking £1,500 to get like a really good 4K camera and a lens. You know what I mean? Like, the lens needs to be like that, so you can do like big fucking shots and shit. Because when I go hiking, it would be fucking cool to take it out and just be like... Because you can actually sell the photos for a lot of money. So it's just getting the camera together, and then the selling of the photos and like drone footage makes the money back in Scotland. But that would be something I would love to get into. I would love to get into photography. It'd be awesome. Anyway, let me find somebody we can send the love over to. And I will see you tomorrow, guys. Hopefully it'll be a long day as well. I'm going to prep for like a long day. Ah, nice. Cutlet's just gone live. I'll send you over to Cutlet. I'll send you to Cutlet, guys. But yeah, appreciate it. Thank you for being here, guys. Exclamation mark raid 1, raid 2, all that good stuff. And I will see you tomorrow, guys. Have a good night. Nero, Penguins, thank you so much for the donation, dude. Like, fucking absolutely huge. Really fucking huge. Stop spamming, guys, so I can actually fucking copy this. Brilliant. Nero, take care. Coolers. Commentron. Appreciate you. Penguins user. Coolers. Olufest 90s. Correct. Have a good night, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Again, we'll discuss everything tomorrow with what the weekend's going to bring us and stuff. Enjoy college stream, guys. Appreciate it. Thank you. Have a good night. We're going out for walks now, bud. Yeah. You want to get cheeseburgers? Cheeseburgers and a walk? Ooh. Yeah. You want to go out? Ooh.